You were told to dream big, and that's exactly why you're still stuck. Not because the dream was too small, because it was a picture, not a direction. You saw the mountaintop, so clearly you forgot nobody ever asked you to take the first step, so you stared. For years. And here's the part no one tells you. The people who actually got there almost never started with the big dream. They started with something much weirder. Let me show you what I mean. In 1990, there was a broke comedian sleeping in his car. No money, no name, no reason to believe anything was coming. And one night, he drove up into the Hollywood Hills, pulled out a checkbook, and wrote himself a check for $10 million. He dated it 5 years out. In the memo line he wrote, "For acting services rendered." Then he folded into his wallet and drove back down the hill to his car. His name was Jim Carrey. Now, everyone loves this story. They tell it as proof that if you just believe hard enough, the universe pays out. Dream big and big things come. And that reading is exactly why most people who hear it stay broke. Because the check was never about the $10 million. Watch what he actually did. He didn't write, "I want to be famous." He didn't write, "I hope things work out." He wrote a number, a date, and a reason. He turned a vague, glowing fantasy into a specific instruction. And then, this is the part that matters. Every single night, he drove back up to that hill and looked at the city and reminded himself not of the dream, but of the work the dream demanded. The check wasn't a wish, it was a direction. Here's what I've come to believe after watching this pattern over and over. A big dream and a clear direction feel like the same thing in your head. They are not. A dream is a picture you stand in front of. A direction is a line you stand on. You can admire a picture forever and never move. But the second you're standing on a line, there's only one honest question left: forward or not? And this is where I have to be honest about my own life. For years I had the picture. I could describe exactly who I wanted to become, in detail, with feeling, and I did nothing. I thought the vividness of the dream was a sign I was serious. It wasn't. It was a sedative. The clearer the picture got, the less I moved, because imagining it felt almost as good as doing it. That's the trap. Your brain can't fully tell the difference between vividly rehearsing a future and actually earning it. It gives you a little hit of the reward before you've done a single thing. So you keep dreaming, and you call it ambition. There's a small piece of science here, and then I'll leave it alone. When you picture an outcome, the trophy, the money, the applause, your motivation actually drops. Studies on mental contrasting found this again and again. Fantasizing about the win quietly drains the fuel you'd need to chase it. But when you picture the obstacle, the next hard step, the thing standing directly in front of you, motivation climbs. The dream relaxes you. The direction moves you. Carrey wasn't fantasizing on that hill. He was rehearsing the climb. So here's what I'd actually do, starting tonight. Stop dreaming bigger. You don't have a size problem. Take the picture you've been staring at and turn it into a check, a number, a date, a reason. Make it so specific, it stops being a fantasy and starts being an instruction. Then in the next 24 hours, name the first obstacle, not the 10th step, the first one. The boring, slightly embarrassing, completely doable first one, and do it before you let yourself feel ready. Here's what to expect. It won't feel inspiring. Directions never do. The picture gave you goosebumps. The line just gives you a task. You'll miss the high of the daydream. That's the sign it's working. You traded a feeling for a movement. Dream big was never the lie. Standing still in front of the dream was. So fold up the picture, write the check. Then drive back down the hill and go do the small ugly thing the dream's been quietly asking you for all along.